Welcome.
Welcome to the
You need to talk.
Tunes podcast.
Yeah, I did the voice. You talked off mic.
No, I did a cool audio engineering trick.
It's where you. Oh wait, like when you play drums and you like.
Bo doesn't know I know this hack. It's just me
This is one cool trick.
slowly picking up my microphone.
This is one cool trick. How was Arby's?
It was okay.
Did you get the meat sandwich?
No,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
no.
So apparently
They
there's this.
have the meats.
Yeah, but there's this thing where they. I don't know if it's real, but there was a thing that I saw, and they're like, "Do you know how to make like the meat sandwich?" I don't think it's called the meat sandwich, but it's every type of meat that they have on one sandwich.
So currently,
Roast beef.
want to be roast beef, chicken, probably grilled and fried.
Probably.
Because it's like the time of year that it is. They would probably have fish right now.
Ew.
They usually have some sort of like steak brisket situation, I feel like. That's probably it. Oh, ham. They would have ham.
Oh, sorry. It's called the Meat Mountain.
Meat Mountain. It's Bo's nickname when he works at Savannah's.
What the hell,
Meat
man? All right. The Arby's Meat Mountain is a massive secret menu sandwich featuring a 1 pound stack of 6 plus different meats: chicken tenders, ham, turkey, Swiss cheese, corned beef, brisket,
Jesus.
Angus steak, cheddar cheese, and bacon.
Good God.
Originally a marketing item, it is now a widely recognized off-menu item.
That is
Yeah, it looks real gross.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds real gross.
And the video that I saw is like, do you make the Meat Mountain? And they're like, yeah, but I'm the only one who knows how to make it. So give me a moment.
That's funny. You ever been to Raising Cane's?
Once.
Okay. It's chicken tenders, right? For people that don't know, it's
Yeah.
chicken tenders and fried. It's all they have.
And sauce.
Yeah. So the sauce cup you get,
Yeah.
teeny tiny,
Yeah.
little sauce cup. You can get more. They're
Yeah.
like 39 cents a piece, right?
Okay.
So my top jazz band went to Temple University
Mm-hmm.
as of recording a couple weeks ago. And there's like a general spot that we go to off campus for lunch. And over the years I've been going, the food options have changed. Like there used to be a Potbelly, and now there's like something else in there, and there didn't used to be a Chipotle, and now there is a Chipotle, and like right next to that area is now a Five Guys and a Cane's. So that was new as of like last year. So that's where we went again. The kids are like, most of them want to go to Cane's, and I said, okay, so our choices then are Cane's and Five Guys. You know, you have to have at least a few of you. Like they're next to each other, but like, because I'm only one person, like
Yeah.
you need to have a couple with you. Anyway, they're all like, no, we're all going to Cane's. I'm like, okay. Well, that morning, one of my kids had been talking about the cup of sauce from Cane's.
Okay.
Okay. Keeps talking about the cup of sauce. I'm going to get the cup of sauce. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. So in my head, again, they have like the little thing of sauce that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing cup of sauce is maybe like the size of like, you get like nacho cheese or something on the side. And it's like I don't know how many ounces that would be, but like 3 or 4 ounces. You know what I mean? That's what I'm picturing, right? What would you be picturing for a cup of sauce?
Yeah,
Something around like that?
Yeah.
Especially considering how tiny the regular sauce thing is. No, their cup of sauce.
Is it 20 ounce?
Yeah, cup. It's a 20 ounce, I think 20 ounce or 16 ounce or whatever, like soft drink cup.
Okay.
Not quite the size that I have here.
Yeah.
I know people can't see, but like I have a large cup. So picture like a medium cup.
Yeah.
So not much smaller than this, filled with sauce.
Dude, that's gross.
And I was like, did you get the 50 piece or the 100 piece? Which they have, by the way.
Yeah.
You can get that. Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, me and this guy are splitting a 6 piece.
A 6 piece and you get a cup
you're
of
gonna
sauce.
I'm picturing you gotta dip like your whole hand with the tender in your hand 6 times. You know what I mean? Like I was like, dude, there's no way. So we get done with our lunch. By the way, for my 3-piece, I ordered 2 extra little sauces.
Yeah.
Like I kind of do like 1 per plus the fry. You know what I mean? Like kind of whatever. So we get done, and he's bringing the cup with him. Mm-hmm. We're like headed back to campus, and like we have a bus to take home later. Like I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I have like this much left." And it's like a third left. He's like, "That's $2." Oh, that was the other. I didn't say $6.
For the cup.
For the cup of sauce. I was going to ask you,
$6?
considering that the little thing is 39 cents,
Yeah.
I don't think that maths. It might, actually. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Well, okay, so the cup is probably an ounce, I'm guessing.
Maybe, yeah.
Or 1 point
Yeah.
something. So we'll just round up and say it's 2 ounces.
Okay.
It's not 2 ounces.
Yeah.
And then they got 12 ounces.
20 ounces, maybe.
20 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even when the kids pulled up like how many calories it was, and then compared to the calories of the thing.
You said it's 39 cents?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So if it's 2 ounces, it's only like 10 times. So it's only $3, like $4.
Yeah,
And it was $6.
$6.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't know, man.
Just
Yeah.
can I have
I know.
6 of the little tiny ones?
Yeah, or 10. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But he took it home. I saw him the next day. I was like, "Where is it?" He's like, "It's in my fridge."
You
Okay.
ask him every single day.
Yeah,
How's the cup of sauce?
yeah. I'm wondering what mom thought about that, but
It's like, well, don't waste.
yeah. I mean, he was right. That was $2 worth of sauce that he had left over. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was funny. Also, one of my kids told me about the I think it's called like the naked bird or whatever. It's basically their chicken without the breading.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, "That's the way to go." Actually,
So you just want grilled chicken, kind of.
yeah. But she said it's like amazing. So
Got it.
I don't know. Take a word for it. We both did musicals.
We did. I'm sick and tired of musicals.
Yeah.
No. It was the worst musical. Not the performance and not the show
Just
itself.
the process.
Just the process.
Yeah.
But it's also like when you get somebody who has never done something like that to be in charge of it,
Yeah.
and they don't know what they don't know.
And won't ask for help.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Anyways. How was yours?
Ours was good.
Yeah. Did you sell out?
No.
Every night, 1,000 people. Your pit has so much room.
Yeah.
Like we're always like crammed in there.
Yeah.
We take seats out.
And I had 20 people. 20 musicians.
I don't think we had that many. And it was like the video that I saw, did you take it or did somebody take it behind you?
No, I took it.
Because I thought I saw you in it.
No.
But it just looks like there's room to spread out.
There is.
Yeah. 20 musicians. What were the musicians? How many keyboards?
One
keyboard.
old school book, so just piano. So piano, bass, drums,
Piano. Just piano.
just piano.
Nice.
It called for like Celeste,
Yeah.
and I was like, just play that up the octave, please, because it's
Dude.
not the exact sound, but it's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't need a laptop or anything.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. So piano, bass, drums, 4 violins,
Okay.
cello, 5 reed books,
Okay.
which I had all kids on all the reed books.
Nice.
Doubling and tripling and everything. Like,
Did those 5 read books get split out to how many
no,
kids?
that was the thing. So I had 6 kids. So 2 kids were sharing a book.
Okay.
Everybody else was on their own book.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Now, a bunch of those kids are seniors that are graduating.
So they're not here next year.
No, but like one of them was a freshman and like he only played Barry sax and then he figured out how to play bass clarinet and clarinet.
Nice.
So like, yeah, it's cool. And the only reason the other book was doubled was because I was like, all these 6 kids deserve to be here. There aren't 6 books, so I'm just going to have these 2 kids share, you know? And like the one kid was like a little stronger on clarinet, so he could, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was great. 3 trumpets, 3 trumpets, 1 trombone. I had a student and an adult, same book. The student could have handled it himself. I just wanted more trombone sound, even though it wasn't like split parts. I just, for the instrumentation, I just wanted like another trombone. And I have a teacher in my building who plays.
Nice.
So, and then horn. So,
Do you
10 kids, 10 adults.
Nice.
Yeah. Just
What's the
worked out that way.
percentage? Well, you're not doing the Apollos, right?
No.
No.
What's the percentage you need to like qualify?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's half or 2/3.
I feel like it has to be 2/3. I think it's higher than 50.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what you're doing next year?
No.
Okay.
Like barely a thought has been given.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Caitlin's decision?
It's all of our decision, but
Okay.
you know, she's usually the driving force behind it
Got it.
as the director. But yeah, it was good. And I was a lot of people. Usually when I see theater, people are like, "Oh, what are you working on next?" or whatever. And I'm like, whatever show I do at my school next year.
Yeah. Well, no, you do other stuff though.
No, because Keystone is leaving Allenbury. They announced that a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's the news.
Yeah. That was a bad situation. Just that theater's too old and like too many updates and renovations have needed to be done that have not been done by the several ownership groups that have come in there. And so the theater company's like, this is not worth us being in here anymore. Like, we got to go.
So where are they going?
I don't know. They don't have a home yet.
Okay. But if they did, they'll call you up as long as
I would hope so.
More convenient.
Yeah.
Or not more convenient, but still.
I assume it would probably still be somewhere in the West Shore, but I don't mind going to the West Shore.
There you go.
So, yeah. So that being said, I have no theater prospects on the horizon.
Yeah.
So I have to wait until Theater Harrisburg announces their season for next year and see if maybe there's something I would apply for. But
cool.
Yeah.
What
Been
else?
reading a lot.
You have.
Yeah.
You read that? What's that guy's name? The physicist. I think he's a physicist. I don't really know.
What?
You just finished a book.
Haruki Murakami.
Am I thinking of the same guy?
Is he a physicist? I don't know his bio. A friend of mine liked his books, and I've seen them around, and so I picked one up and liked it, and then picked another one up and read it. That was the one. I liked that one too. The one I read yesterday.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably
Parallel
wrong.
Worlds book author.
That guy. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not. That's not the same
Way
person.
different guy.
Yeah. I was thinking of Machio Kaku.
Close, actually. Michio Kaku. Look up Haruki Murakami.
Spell it.
Har.
Har.
UKI. It'll probably come up and suggested. Yeah.
Yep. 1Q84. What's that?
That's a newish book. I've seen
2009.
that around. Yeah.
Norwegian Wood. Is it about the Beatles?
I don't know. I haven't read it. I've only read 2 of his books.
Oh, did he? He produced a play, epic novel, employee, blah 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 blah. The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do in 2 years. Not really. Anyways, we'll look up that later.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean, a lot. We haven't recorded. It's been like 5 weeks or 6 weeks.
Yeah. I'm drawing blanks as to what.
Like I've done a lot, but also not.
It's been like one thing, and it's taken up a lot of time.
Well, that's the thing. Like I had my musical, and then you had your musical, and like that's most of what we did for about 2 weeks of those.
Probably
5
3
weeks.
actually. Now that I think about it, because you had your tech week, and then we had our tech. Well, I guess it was only 2 weeks, but it's 3 weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we record on weekends, so that kind of stuff.
So
we both did not go to a show last night.
True.
Because it was
canceled last minute.
Yeah, postponed or whatever.
Postponed.
I would not have known.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mutual friend of ours texted me and was like, hey, show's postponed. And I was like, what? And then I went, and I had to like search. I had to go, I went first to Archer's page, or I think I checked my email. Then I went to Archer's page. Then I went to Saturdays at Your Place's page.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh, okay. And like I was scheduled to leave. I was at CD Middle for Honors Choir. And I was going to leave like when the concert started at 3 to head down there. And like I just would not have known. I would have made it down to Allentown, grabbed dinner. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I don't know that I would have. I probably wouldn't have checked Instagram. I definitely wouldn't. And even, who knows if I would have seen the post.
Yeah.
And then I also probably would not have checked my email. Because that email came at like 10 of 3 maybe from Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, it doesn't tell me what
Also, they are
time.
playing tonight in Baltimore, apparently.
Oh yeah, the voice is back.
Yeah.
I got the email at 2:39 yesterday.
I think I got it later than that, actually. Like maybe like by 10 minutes.
But I didn't check it because I was, I went down to Lancaster and...
internet friend?
Yes, an internet friend. So this person named Craig, he musically, he's releases music as The Humble Season.
Okay.
And when I was doing ambient stuff, I was like, hey, who wants to collab?
Yeah.
And he said yes, and another guy. who I just learned is from England, because I didn't realize it. But he was in Lancaster, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Lancaster. You want to hang out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to West Art." So I went there, and we just talked for like an hour ish.
West Art's like a venue /
So it's a church that is converted into a coffee bar and I'm going to say an art space. And the reason I'll get back to that, art space / venue. So they kind of put on a lot of folk stuff. But they also put on art shows because Derek Zanetti, formerly of the Homeless Gospel Choir, he put on an art show last night. And I forgot about it because we were going to go to this show. And then I was there, and then I'm like, "Hey, what time and this is before I knew it was canceled. It's like, "What time's your show?" And he gave me the information. He's like, "Yeah, I won't be around by that time." So then I went home and didn't go back down. I asked Jess if like, "Hey, you want to go to an art show?" And so there was an art show. And I'm like, "I'd really like to go see one of Derek's art shows."
Yeah.
Or try to convince my wife to do an art show. But she's like, "No, that's pretentious." It's like, yeah, so? Like, art's cool. You make it. Go sell it. Anyways, that's all the news fit to record.
So we had like a weird glitch in the computer system.
Yeah.
Why is it
what?
Why is it now like a different level?
I don't know. Also, it looks like it's not stereo.
Yeah.
It is stereo.
Weird.
It's just how it's recording.
Also, my voice is like the waves are tinier and yours are bigger.
Okay.
What's happening?
I don't know. Stop caring.
do care.
It'll fix itself. It'll be fine.
All right. If you say
I usually
so.
have to turn you down because you talk
Can't
about
turn me down, Bo. Don't try to change me. You knew what this was when you got into it.
Damn, dude.
I saw Ready or Not 2 last night.
Did
you ever see the first one?
No.
God, it's so good.
I don't even know I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what's Ready or Not 2?
So
what
first
was
of all,
the first one?
The first one came out pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what did I just
It was like 7
do you
years.
have hand sanitizer?
Oh
I
my
just
God.
touched something like greasy on your... I thought it was water, and I went to like swipe it, and now...
Swiper, no swiping.
weird,
I don't
bro.
have paper towels.
Oh my
I've
God.
got napkins.
No, I need like hand sanitizer.
Well, it's over there behind the...
All right, walking away from the mic.
Oh my God.
Is the movie Ready or Not?
Oh my God. Just stop. Just stop. So there's this movie. It's just straight up alcohol by now, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Oh my God. You just like...
fine. The other
That-
one's like yellow, so I don't use
That's also pre-COVID sanitizer.
Yeah, it's the ones that they gave us, right?
Yes, it is 100%. It's just straight up alcohol.
Pure green liquor. Yeah, so Ready or Not came out pre-COVID, and I only know that
Ready
because
or Not.
I saw it with my ex, and that was since then.
Here I come.
But that movie,
You
the premise
can't hide.
is she marries into this family, and you have to play a game, and like you pull a card and play a game and whatever. And let's just say they have to play a pretty epic game of hide and seek, and then this movie takes place the next morning.
Oh, so it's a it's a
Direct sequel that came out like 7 years later.
That's
Also, it was
interesting.
filmed in 2020, like, or not filmed. Well, you know, movies are filmed the year before or years before they come out or whatever. Sometimes, right? This one, though, at the very end, because we stayed to see if there was like anything after the credits. There's
Okay.
not. Because sometimes in horror-y things, you know, there's a hand that pops out of the grave, or you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
This one definitely said like copyright 2025, and I was like, this was supposed to come out last year.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it not? I wonder. Also, I didn't even know it was coming out.
Yeah.
I didn't expect a sequel to that movie. Again, that's supposed to take place the next day.
Yeah.
Filmed 7 years later.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, Samara Weaving was pregnant, and so there's a lot of shots of her from like
The waist up. Or not the waist up.
chest up,
Yeah.
or just close-ups on her face or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. The first one I really liked. This one I thought was good. Like, I don't remember if it's equally as good because I haven't seen that movie in years, but I remember really liking the first one. And yeah, I was gonna go see. I wanted to see Project Hail Mary because I read that book.
Yeah. We're gonna
But it was like the times that I wanted to go were
Mm-hmm.
like super sold out. So
We're going to go on the 2nd,
yeah,
the first day of
break. Breakity break. Yeah, and I'm also really glad I read that book because all the trailers and all the things is just like, here's the movie, here's the whole plot, here's everything.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about 2 tunes.
Yeah.
My tune technically is 2 tunes, but it's like an intro into. When you listen to it, did the volume drop between, or did you not even notice?
Don't recall.
Okay. That's a me thing then. My band is called Sarah and the Sundays. They are a 5-piece band from Austin, Texas, but they originally formed as a high school project in Connecticut,
Whoa.
which is really weird to be like, here's 5 people that all moved from Connecticut to Austin, Texas. It doesn't really say exactly what.
Yeah.
What
Well,
happened.
or like, was it like the one guy kind of kept going with it in college and
Well,
whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
hey guys, I'm at this college now. Here's these songs I wrote in high school. Let's learn them and play them. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like the original person is like, oh,
Or a couple of them.
Like, this is me, this is my project, and then
Yeah.
I went to Texas.
Yeah.
But then they dropped out and to pursue this full time, and then the COVID happened. This has also happened pre-pandemic.
Yeah,
And then they lived in a house together and just.
that's cool.
Do you think that's a good experience or a bad experience?
To live in a house with your bros and just play music.
And then
all
it's
the
like,
time.
oh, I mean, I guess like if I lived in the same house with the code, and like all we could do is just sit in the same place and like, well, let's just write songs and
Yeah,
record them.
practice, and
Yeah, we'd get real good.
yeah,
When I was in high school, my high school band, we would practice for no reason every Sunday. Every week we would have a band practice.
Yeah.
What are you getting ready for? Nothing. We're just playing.
yeah,
No shows, no recording. We're just playing.
yeah.
And we were good because that's all we did.
We were just
Yeah.
so sad note, my high school band director recently passed away, and his funeral was a couple days ago. And so, a bunch of people came in for that, or just, who were around were there for that. And 3 of the 5 members of my high school band were together, like high school rock band were together and hanging out. We were talking about that, and we were reminiscing about when we recorded we made an EP, and I had forgotten we did it like in this one dude's basement,
Yeah.
just like in the burbs. So I was just kind of remembering some of that. So it was good to reminisce.
Yeah. So I believe that this this recording is gonna be really, really slow and take time. This album, The Living End, we're listing off of the deluxe edition.
Oh,
Because I don't specifically know when it came out originally. Oh, 2022
okay.
is when. Oh no, 2021.
But 2022 is the deluxe edition.
Maybe. This is old. This isn't like their newest stuff. Anyways, here, this is like a first track that goes directly into a second track.
Okay.
First track being 48 seconds for Harry, and then Coward.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm talking about. When it picks up is when the change happens.
Yeah. Where'd you find these guys?
Just
Your normal
normal.
Discover?
Yeah. Okay. When I've been listening on my phone, it drops in volume. This did not, which is great. I think the mix of this is really good, especially the acoustic on the right, the electric on the left. And I also love the bass sound.
Yeah.
Reform the ritual
You like those claps?
Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff about this that I like. Like the voice. The sort of like, yeah, I like the acoustic in there. Like in addition to everything else, like it's a nice additional element.
I think the next track on this record, like the acoustic guitar isn't like pristinely played, and I like that it's just like no, let's have like that guy who is okay at playing guitar play instead of like making it crystal clear and like no, we got to do it again. It's got to be perfect.
I learned, speaking of the rock band I was in high school.
Yeah.
I learned the opening riff, I'll say, for the one song that we did.
Okay.
And it's just like single note, single string. I think you had to change strings at one point to like play this little thing, but like the one time we did a live, like I played that part.
Yeah.
But then like I didn't play the rest of the song because I don't know how to play guitar.
Yeah.
And I really didn't know how to play guitar then, so it was kind of silly. I just sort of, I think it was just like a point of pride, like, oh, I learned this and I want to play it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just had a guitar hanging around my neck for the next 3 minutes.
Nice.
Hard and I'm a coward, and if I could I'd drown for hours. I can't escape, I can't be doubted, so we can wait and mourn the power. But life is hard and I'm a coward, and if I could I'd drown for hours. I can't escape, I can't be doubted, so we can wait and
it's just so catchy.
Yeah.
A sucker for catchy tunes.
And I like that the chorus it evolves, even though it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
more in the power.
Yeah, they change up the drum feel or change up little instrumentation stuff. Yeah.
The whole album's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't listen to like a whole record but like one thing sticks out.
Yeah.
But this one, go listen to it.
There's I'll talk about it off pod because I don't want to like disparage anyone, but there's an artist that we talked about at some point.
BTS?
No, an artist we talked about at some point, and they had a new album come out in the last many weeks that since we've recorded, and I just haven't been able to get into the album.
Gotcha.
I've tried a couple times, and I'm like, oh man, I like that song. I don't know if I like the whole album, so I do need to give it like a shot and actually just like play it. But
So you liked the original, but you don't
I like the song that we brought to the podcast.
Okay. Gotcha. Understood.
And I don't know that I like the rest of it.
All right. But in other news,
I like that Saturday and the Sundays.
yeah.
That was good.
I was gonna. That was a segue
Into my song.
into your song that seems like it's new, but is definitely not new.
So Leisure Hour.
Yeah, good band.
Yeah.
They've got some interesting. Some things sound, and this one actually, I know why. I kind of can sound like pop punk, and what I mean by pop punk in general is like anything that Travis Barker is a part of. So like MGK or like Fall Out Boy, or there's things. But anyways, give us the background.
I don't have a lot of information about them.
Okay.
Other than that they are from Muncie, Indiana. I think I don't know where I found out about them. I think because they play with a lot of bands that I like. Like they're currently on tour with Carly Cosgrove. Played with other folks. You know what I mean? Like just I think just kind of in the way that I find lots of bands. So this is from their second LP, which just came out. When did it come out?
Crap.
You can click on that and to think.
Hold on.
Maybe I have it here.
Show an Apple Music.
No, I don't.
Came out January 30th, 2026.
So not that long ago as of time of recording. And their previous LP was on a different label or something, or self-released or whatever. When you go on like their Bandcamp,
Yeah.
it's only
Refresh Records is their first.
this album, and then like maybe like an EP or something. And then this is on Counterintuitive, and To Think is the album.
Now, if you go to their site, there's a ton of stuff.
So Bo's real mad.
Yeah,
because
super
they
pissed.
did a waterfall release.
But didn't do it right. I mean,
Well, is it them or is it the streaming service?
Well, so what you're supposed to do, or at least my thought of it, is you release a thing, and then when you add the next song and you include all the other songs, you get rid of the first thing. So you only have one place to get all these songs. This song you can find on 8 different pieces of
So this is
places.
a skill issue on Apple Music,
Okay.
because when you go to Spotify under albums, well, technically there's only one album, but then the other one says latest release and it says album. Everything else is listed as singles and EPs, which I also hate that they do that. Like you should separate out EPs from singles,
Yeah.
because they're separate things. But also, it is hard to tell sometimes from artists the way that they release things, right? Because they'll do this. You'll see a thing that comes out with like 6 tracks, and you go, "Oh, that's it. That's the album or their EP or their whatever. It's out." And then 2 months later, oh, here's the actual album.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, but which was which and whatever. And again, because of the way that the streaming service lists it, it's hard to tell. Like, on here I'm looking at 4 albums.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them are albums. 2 of them are waterfall release.
Yeah.
Single EP
Because
situations.
once you get past a certain point of, so a single is like 2 tracks,
Yeah.
and then once you get to 4 tracks, it becomes an EP. And you can see that here,
Yeah.
because this Jenny has 2 tracks. Ode to, are you calling it Munchie?
No, I'm not calling it Munchie. It's Muncie, Indiana. Munchie.
Oh, Ode to Muncie.
Munchie.
That has 3 songs, and then Chicago has 4 songs, and then it's considered an EP.
Yeah.
And then 5 songs, and 6 songs, and then once you get past, maybe it's a timing thing as well.
Yeah, probably.
But once you get past 6 songs,
Then they consider
and
it an
then they consider it an album.
album. Yeah.
So there are rules,
Yeah.
and Apple and Spotify are very, very clear about this. It's like, if you get to this, it's considered this thing.
Sure, yeah.
But you have to kind of like look up that information.
But the waterfall release thing can just get confusing and whatever. So follow bands on their social media and they'll tell you what's coming out.
Yeah.
So this is from And To Think. This is the first track. Part of why I picked it was because usually the first track is a good like entry point for people, right? If they've never heard a group before. This is also one. So they have they kind of switch back and forth between singers.
Yes.
And so this was one of the tracks where it's like, oh, you get to hear both, pretty well. Where sometimes bands that do that, it's like, nope, this is a this person's song or this is a this person's song. Like, that's part of why I like with Saturdays at Your Place canceling the show, because they have 2 singers and it's very much like, oh no, Asden sings these songs, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I only remember Asden because he was the one who got sick, unfortunately. But it's like, oh no, he sings this songs and this guy sings these songs, and so like you kind of can't, it's not like they kind of split and I'll just take over the verse on this one or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, this is Not Done Begging in parentheses yet. Is that your... It's pop punk and sounds like Travis Barker. Is that it because of that drum fill?
Because of that? No. But that fill, it sounds like they mess up in it.
Nah.
This is dun 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 dun. Like that strum pattern reminds me of something. I forget what it is.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty...
Dun, 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 dun. Like, I think it's a Fall Out Boy song.
Maybe. I feel like it's a bunch of songs. Like, it's just like
So please just tell me if
And then his voice sounds kind of MGK-ish.
No. Get out of here.
Or maybe
Get outta
maybe
here.
the cadence of this.
'cause I'm somebody too. When you talk like that, it'll come right back to you. You're happy, but it don't make sense.
Not that it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I'm just
To
saying.
me, somebody saying somebody sounds like MGK is a
Yeah, that's a
bad
you
thing.
thing.
It's a bad thing.
It's a you thing.
They're 3-piece too.
Yeah. So who plays bass?
I don't know.
So please just tell me if I seem
I did have their Bandcamp open. I'll pull it back up.
Please save the instinct to forget that I know, 'cause I'm somebody too. When you talk like that, it'll come right back to you. You're happy, but it don't make sense. You put a bite in my tooth and no, I'm not done begging yet. And no, I'm not done begging yet.
So the band is Grace Dudas, I'm going to say, or Duda if it's French. Reagan Gordon and Isaiah Neal.
All the time that you wasted on abusing.
This is not showing me who plays what.
That you're somebody too, and life's hard like that, but that's no fucking excuse. I'd rather die than be like you. So please just tell me if I seem of grief or regret. If you saw me, please save the instinct to forget that I know, 'cause I'm somebody too. When you talk
Grace is the bass player.
right back to you, you're happy.
Isaiah plays guitar, and Reagan plays drums.
Done begging yet. And no, I'm not done begging yet. And no, I'm not done begging yet. And no, I'm not done begging.
Yeah, actually, and according to their Bandcamp, they actually have another album also, one from 2022, and then The Sunny Side from 24.
Okay.
So, yeah, I dig them. I like this album a whole lot. I listened to it
Mhm.
a few times since it came out, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. I had tickets to see Carly Cosgrove on Friday.
Like 2 days ago?
Yeah, in DC.
Okay.
And then with the passing of my teacher and his funeral was on Thursday and whatever, I was like, I am not going to be in a good space to go to DC on Friday.
Yeah.
So, but I also have tickets for later in their tour. So I
Mhm.
didn't feel as like, it was not like, this is the only time I'm going to get to see them,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing them live. Yeah.
Cools. Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah. Not got much. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
With 2 more tunes.
2 more tunes.
Bye.
Bye.